Hey guys, it's me, Trainman, and here we are in Let's Play TRS World that I should have started up before I joined recording, because this could take ages to get into. I used originally to get the mess that I used in Geiger Mountains, so I'll have access to everything I'll need and then some. Ah, right, this is what we were doing. Whoop. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was loading in this. Of course. Hold on. Okay, all better. I have these. Now, I need to check on this because well, honestly, how long are these trains gonna be? Alright, I didn't have my 7 tracks. I guess this is gonna be an 8th track. Because I made it an 8th track. So let me grab my America track and drag it all the way this way. What was it? Hold shift? Oh, thank you. Okay, see, so this is why I need to have better memory. I don't even remember who told me to do that. And I don't even remember what the name of the damn track that I was going to build was. But, point is, hi, I'm Ellis. Alright, so what were we doing? We have everything on this side. I'm pretty sure we have everything or almost everything on this side where the coal is. I think we should throw a Y in here somewhere because we have no place to turn a big boy around. But, oh, hold on. There's that. Just checking my maps, I discovered that that exists. Also, I need to find some switch levers to use because I don't like the stupid T-side levers. I don't like them. They're ugly. So that leads over to part of the passenger area. There's another connection like here. Right after this switch that goes out this way. And then there's another connection that goes here and like cranks around that way. So there's a big Y that leads over to this passenger area. And then this actually breaks off about here and heads over to it as well. The passenger area is way up and over. It's a distance away from the main yard. So if anything, we have to work on that. But I'm not sure if I've said this, Temmeros is a large yard, but not a particularly large town. It's no New York. So there's no, there isn't going to be a Toronto Union Station. It's just gonna kind of chill. No, you're supposed to be the straight one. You're not. There we go. I have no idea what I just said. Jeez. Like what I said 2 seconds ago, I have no idea what it was now. can't thank you enough for letting me know how to do that. I would have been lost, forever lost, in confusion and frustration. The passenger trains aren't going to be that long, so not sensitivity. But the station I'm going to use for this is the, hold on. Okay, I have no idea what it's called. Large station. No. I need to find it. All building. It's not a billboard. Actually, it's probably one of these. Or maybe not. Wait. Yes. No. Ah. Yes. This one. If you guys know me from before, you already know I love this kind of station. This station specifically is one of my favorites. And what will be on the third track, you wonder? Well, my friends, the third track will have narrow gauge. Because at every place there's going to be a standard gauge station, or well, every place narrow gauge and standard gauge pass through will have the stations of that respective gauge. Deal? Yeah, you better say deal. Or else. So even the tiniest little settlements in the middle of the woods are going to have the correct stations for whatever gauge they are. I didn't mean stations, I meant areas. The tiniest little areas sitting in the woods are going to have stations for whatever gauge they are built, or whatever gauge passes through them. I feel like this should connect to something random. No! Connect to something random in the middle of the city. But that's not on the plan. This connects to a set of tracks over here that takes trains down towards Zamzib. Or I didn't write that other name down. Forget who suggested it. Oh. It's like super something. Supercharged. Yes, I remembered your name. you suggested that I name a town something, and I'll look at it and write it down, because it actually wasn't a bad name. I don't really like the name Zamzib, because it's just dumb. When I was naming these places, it was legit the first thing that came to mind I'd write down on the map. And that didn't turn out so great, because then we get crappy town names, like Zamzib. I just needed a name for a port, and that's what I thought of. So that's that. Let's grab the narrow gauge and pipe the tracks on over here. How is this lined up? Is there honestly just one that does? Yeah, there is. Hey, this is screwed up. One that does this. You'll notice that this station itself is entirely flat. This whole yard is, and that is not what we'll be dealing with in most of the rest of the map. This because it's only at, what is it, like 200 feet above sea level? Yeah, 200 feet. That's why it's so just pristine in its construction. When we get into the, and it's not even in the mountains, when we get into stuff that's in the mountains, then we'll be seeing more height variation, especially in yards, where, was not holding shift there, where, are you serious? Come on. Alright, now you go. As I was saying, especially in yards where we have both of the different gauges, because I had to make a lot of places in the map where one gauge actually has to pass over another in order to fit the space requirements of the area that I was building the yard in. I put quite a bit of thought into this. Maybe not as little as I let on last episode. That's wrong. Oh, that's why it looks a little screwed up. It's supposed to be a, hold on, I'll just make this. I think there's something against attaching track to the same piece of track you already attached it to. I don't think it'll let you do that. But if it did, that'd be pretty funny, because I could do that right now. No, that just looked weird. Yeah, but that looks even weirder. The way that waggles like that. So I'm downloading a game on Steam as we speak, and it is a game I've never played before, of course, from a series I've never played before. And this game, or this series is probably the easiest one to say. The series is the Total War series, and I've heard great things about them, and Emilio has Total War games. And what pulled me over the fence, what made me decide that I wanted to get one of these games, is actually Wes Wilson of the Shaft podcast, if you're listening. I mean, I don't expect you to be. But if you were to be listening, you should know that it's your Let's Play of the game that's making me get it. Or making me want to get it. And therefore ending up making me... Yeah, you made me get the game. And I told Emilio, and in the future you may see stuff with that. If I feel like replacing Portal 2 early or something. I mean, which is entirely possible, because as much as it's probably going to replace FTL quickly. Once I get the hang of the game. I mean, I don't want to look like a bumbling idiot when I put up those videos. I want to be at least the slightest bit competent in understanding how to play. I still don't. I mean, I've been watching those videos, and he's got, like, the developers helping him, and he's doing terrible. No offense. I just totally lost my train of thought. So I'd like to ask specifically, stop making puns when I lose my train of thought. Actually, I don't think anyone does that, it's just me. So, I'd like to make a note to myself to stop making puns when I lose my train of thought when I'm playing this game. No, I'm not gonna do that. Does that look good? Still comes out a little bit too far for my liking. That looks decently good. What is going on here? This is not a 3-point switch. There we go. That's problem solved. What's the other thing I have to do here? Oh, there's another Y over here, apparently, that has, I just did that totally by accident. That has a bit of a freight yard. On this it's facing outward, but I have the space to face it inward, so I'm going to do that. Oh my god, the snow is coming down, and it will not stop for anything. Ho ho no. I need to pull this out a little bit. There we go. So yeah, next Wednesday, instead of FTL, expect Total War if I've gotten the hang of it. It's the game itself is Total War Shogun 2 Fall of the Samurai. And the reason I picked this one is not only because he is playing it, and that way I can know kind of what to do, but because it is, as the developer said, it's the most recent Total War in the case of historical, or from a historical standpoint. So which means you get to play with railroads and steamships and guns and things of that sort. Which of course is very appealing to me, namely the steam trains and steamships. But you guys know how I run. But put it. Sometimes this game, man, this game. So that's our minuscule freight yard. Pull these back a little bit. Let's hope the lack of collision detection doesn't make a mockery of me. These areas right here are going to be completely for trains that are not going right now. If a train is going to be scheduled to leave, what I'm going to have it do is it's going to come out here, it's going to fuel up, it's going to water up, and then it's going to go back to the turntable and then get moved. Hold on. Which button was it again? Shift. 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 Alright. Alright, so that's that. Don't jump. Ah! Okay, I thought I was good enough to not let her do that. This is going to be a dead end for something to park on. Don't! It's going to be a dead end for something to park on. Not sure what yet. But I do need to grab my wood track again and hook it up, because all these are going to be connected to this. Let me just do a rudimentary setup, and then I'll see how many tracks I have left over, which apparently is none. Actually, it's -1. That actually doesn't look that bad. This one I'm going to move, though. Which means I ought to move all of them. In some way, shape, or form. That one's fine. What about this one? This one needs there, 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 and there. Sorry, I almost died there. Click, 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 click. Oh, click. Get rid of that spline point. What this one is going to do is it's going to come to here, and then it's going to go behind this. It's going to cross over that. Now I feel like this is empty. Oh wait, straighten that out. What this track is here for is, this is the track where the train is going to get all lined up and prepped. And so I need to draw this out back here. How far does this go back? This goes back all the way over to here, but it doesn't connect. It just stops. And then from here, the track actually goes like that towards Zanzibar. But it's that track and it's this track. So these two, this track. So these two have to go in unison in that direction. And they should probably come straight about there. If I played with you know, two hands all the time, then I'd probably use hotkeys a little bit more, but I don't. No, this isn't lined up and it's gonna irk me. So I have to take everything here. First of all, I'm gonna want to get this train out of the way. And take everything here and just kind of move it over a little bit. No, they're not really enjoying it, but so that I'm doing that so I can put this directly on the line, and when I do that, balls, everything's screwed up. Now I can't move this one. There we go. That's good. I've discovered the trick. Oh. There. I'm fine with that. Even though this looks a little bit derpy. I didn't realize I could move that. And that looks so much better. Oh my god, I didn't even notice this. It exploded on me. Damn it. I don't trust that. I'm gonna roll this train over it and see how it does. I gotta move these guys. Make sure everything's lined up. And I think a dog just came into the room. Yes, it did. Hi, Oliver. And now he's gone. All I had to do was sit up straight, and he just kind of got spooked and ran away. I want to have this place done in maybe at least... At the very least 3 or 4 episodes. And so I want to do this. This is 2. Temmeros Part 2. And we're going to have... I want all the tracking to be done. I want all the tracking leading out of this place to be finished, complete, over with. Um, he's behind me again. Oliver, what do you want? I know what he wants. He wants anything I have in here that could possibly be eaten. But I don't have any of that stuff because I already ate it. He comes and he goes. No, wait. These are after this for a reason. Whatever that reason is escapes me right now, but that just sucked up a junction lever. That's not good. And keep sucking up junction levers. Oh. Damn it, I need some T-side levers. For there, and there. And I also need a straightener for right there. No. No. Why does this look so weird? I don't know, whatever. That's fine. All of the trains going down there are probably going to be mixed freights. Which means I don't think I'm going to be able to make an automatic session for this. Oops. Automatic session for this route. But every time I make... What did I just do? Oh, I meant to get rid of the junction lever. But every time I make a series of industries, or just two towns that work together, and then connect them, I will at that point give what am I trying to say? I will at that point do a drive on train between the two towns just to keep everyone happy, so that there's work and play involved, even though the work is ironically enough playing a video game. But it's damn serious work. You guys should know if you've ever done this before, because it takes forever. No. So unfortunately, these episodes, because of the way I'm naming them, in order to keep myself sane, they're not going to have legitimate names, they're just going to have designations. Like this is going to be Temmeros Part 2. This is the second time I'm working on this town. And also, a video will not contain more than one thing. Look at this gigantic roundhouse. I've always wanted to legitimately use that in one of my maps, and now that we have this place, I think it's worth it. And the upside is it's not even causing that much lag. Old, sad, poor laptop that doesn't want to work anymore. Used to run this game at like 5 frames per second. But I enjoyed it because it was a train simulator, and it is a train simulator, and it is a great train simulator. So that's that set of points. Is this one. Now, this is the only one that's going to have this part in it. The rest of them are just going to be like that. That's all they're going to be. Oh wait, that needs to be straightened. Whenever you make a switch like this, there are 2 things that need to be straightened. It just takes a bit to figure out which ones they are. Darn dog, open the door, and I'm not really willing to abandon the video just to go shut the door, so... If I abandon the video, I mean just walk away for like 2 seconds. I do it all the time when I'm on Skype with people, but I can't do it on a video. Can't bring myself to, for whatever reason.
Yes, well, that's exactly what you said.
Thank God. Thank him. He got the hint. Thank you. So as I said, I want to have all the track work done by the end of this video, just so we don't have to come back to it again for next video. Because next video I want to do terraining, and the video after that I want to do straight up scenery, and then I want to fill the yard with stuff for our test run. And of course, every time I complete a section, there's going to be a test run, and the test run on this map is just probably going to be chilling around in the yard. And there's going to be Temmeros to off map. That's probably going to be 1 episode, because there's just this little stretch that curves to the east, and then goes into a portal. Huh. Hold on. Alright. I was wondering what else was left, and it's this. Just go right there. You go right there. Boom. Boom. I'm so glad this grid exists. I'm unbelievably glad this grid exists. Or else I would not be able to make a decent layout. Or a decent yard. I couldn't do it. It'd be impossible. Um, hmm. Do, 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 do. Now, this will probably only be very apparent. The question of the day will only be very apparent to people who already have this game, which is not something I normally like to do because it singles out a group of people. I'd like to just throw out a random fact that maybe everyone will know and maybe not. Or maybe somebody will know. It's either something that nobody's going to know or something that everyone's going to know. But this is something that probably only people who have the full edition of TRS 2006 will know. The box that came with 2 discs. What was the other disc? Maybe it came with 3, I can't remember correctly, but there is the main TRS 2006 disc, which I would be using right now, but I found out that I don't have to. Oh, that's one. Oh, wait. No. Why is this effed up? Oh, there we go. And that is the yard. Yes. What is the other disc? Oh, wait. It's not done yet. I'm not done yet. I thought I could end the video right there with the question, but I can't because I have to do this. And on over here. Also, I need to figure out how big this place is, and then I need to figure out how many tiles. Well, that's for next episode because we're going to be building from this down to Zanzib, or whatever the other town's name is. It's actually over there. Oh, lag. Why? Why did that even happen? What the heck? Boop. And the reason I'm not doing this part like I am on the map is because I screwed it up on the map. And didn't realize what I was doing until I looked back at the map and then remembered I did it all in pen. And then I got a little angry at myself. I was like, you idiot! And then I made sure I remembered to do it the right way when I went to build the map, which is what's happening right now. As odd as that is, I actually remembered. Remember. Ding. That's that. I think that's it. Oh, wait. One more little bit of track. So let me scooch all this back here. The one more little bit of track is this section right here. And over here, yeah, over yeah. Oh wait, there is something else I'm missing, which is the embellishments on this track back here. This track has embellishments. Boom. This section has 2 passing tracks. On the map, one is actually a dead end, but I didn't want to do that on second thought. I'll just line both of these up, and then I'll check the map one more time. No, wait, I was wrong. Um, it's not that one of them was a dead end, it's just one of them has these things tacked on it, which I don't mind keeping. Is there a name for these? Is there a purpose for these? They're just there to look nice. I'm pretty sure that's why railroads build them. They're like, ah, let's make it look cool. Okay, with the track work all done, let me grab some warehouses to slap in between here. Warehouse basic. Let's just grab a few basic ones. That's too wide, isn't it? Yeah, it's too wide. Okay, I may need to scooch all this narrow gauge track over a little bit. No, but can I have, like, pallets or something? No. I thought it said balls sign. I was like, lol, I'm putting that there. Austin Factory 1. Okay. Now, we're going to have little bits of scenery in between here, but I know that what I want in here, I want to have just like barrels and crates. Because what goes here is multi-industries. Let me grab one. But I'm not ready to set up the industries yet, so multiple industries. Oh wait, no, they have to be the new ones. Boop. 2, 3. I wrote in 3, so which means we need 6 multiple industries. And these are going to be sorted into pairs. Actually, with all honesty, we might need 4. Let's see how many we can fit. Yeah, we're going to need 8 different multiple industries. 8 individual ones and 4 sets. Because of the way I made them work over on my other world. Which I may or may not have deleted. But the way I made them work involves a power station rule and stuff like that. Alright. So that's that. Let's give the tracks themselves some embellishments. So thank you. I already know what I'm looking for. Oh crap. There we go. If you click right on the end, boop, boop, puts them at like just the right spot. They look really nice. Where else is there a dead end? Here are some. Okay, that's 3. There should be 1 more here and 1 in the back. Did I build a... No, I didn't. I didn't write in a passing... Oh, no! Oh, yeah! Just put that in there. Don't you come out? Click. Click. There you go. Let me grab some. I need buffers. These are the most iconic looking buffers, so I always use them when I'm working with standard gauge, that is, which I haven't worked with in a long time. I'm glad I remembered these. Just remember them now, as a matter of fact. Bing. Ah, this one is supposed to be a dead end too. Alright, so get rid of that. There's a dead end there. That one has it. And if on the occasion that I notice any spot without one, I will rectify that like I did just now. And I will rectify it like I did just now. Pretty sure that's everything. Unless there's one I'm missing, like this one right here. Bing. Alright, that's that. Everything here, except for the industries and scenery, is sorted. So I'm pretty happy with what we've done today. What is this? I want these. Oh, these are cool, actually. It's dwarf signals. Dwarf signals would be good for us in the yard. And then there's these kind of signals. Oh, that's gantry. That's that. I have to have the USA signals because most of the other ones aren't on the right, and that screws me up. Hold on, I need to throw in some yard limit signs. There we go, there's 1 yard limit sign. Alright, there's that. Boom. It's 25. Also 25. Actually, the passenger section should be a little bit faster, maybe like 35. Just so the trains carrying people can get in and out a little bit faster. Now, the reason I'm doing these now is because I don't consider them scenery. Because they aren't. They actually interfere with the way the system works. So, they're not scenery. Why am I getting jingled? I'm making a video, people. God damn it. Move the... Grrr. There we go. It's a little too much aggravation. No, I don't have my signaling yet. But, that's coming in the future. Because I'm recording for like 50 minutes now. I've been recording for an hour. Just about. So I may want to cut this video off very soon. I seriously clicked on... No, I didn't. I just missed. I missed. Oh, because that isn't under US. Is it really not? Oh well. What is the difference? Just America gloatingness? Bam. Bam. So yeah, hopefully on part 3 I'll be able to work out all the signal switches and speed limits. And then from there we can go on to actually putting scenery around, or terrain, and then scenery. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and Trainman out.